Okay, yesterday we have seen the structure of our project. Now today we are going to understand about the code that we have for building a game. So we have an ID with the name of game start over here. Actually, when we trigger this button with the ID name game start, then where it goes? It goes to an event that we have already described in our app.js with the name GameStar. What we are doing over here, we are saying that if this ID with the name of GameStar is clicked, or we are using a mobile and we are touching the screen, then run this function. What this function is doing, this function in this function, we have defined the basic structure to start the game. So, at first instance, we are defining a username with a variable username here with a let keyword, and we are getting the value that we are providing over here, in this input. And after that, when we grab this value and it is storing this value into our variable named as username. After this, we are saying that make a div with the class named auth as zindex minus one. So we are saying that this auth div over here in our index.html with the name class auth, we are saying you have to hide this div after we click on this button. So we are sending this div at the background, and after this sending this to background, after this we are saving some result of the input that we have provided in the form or the or before the game start. So it is going to this method that we have already defined over here in this app.js, and we are sending this username and one more parameter with its code. If you see this method over here, it's using two parameters. One named as username and the other is the scores. Okay. So we are grabbing the username from our input, and we are setting the score as zero at the initial stage when the game starts. So obviously it is zero at the start. And we are calling this function over here. And what this function is doing, it is taking this argument, and after this, it comes here, and this inside this function or the method, and it calls a local storage item named as result table. Which we have already stored. If you go to storage, and you will see that we have a key with the name result table over here. So if you want to access this key and want to grab this value, the value of this key, then you have to call this method. This is a built-in method for grabbing the local storage variables. So we are saying that go into the local storage and get the item with the key name result table. So it is grabbing this value, the whole value that we have here, and after grabbing this value, it insert this whole object inside this data. It basically a string. At that stage, we have this is a JSON string, right? So we have to parse this string to added this object, the object that we have in the result table key. So we are parsing a JSON object and again putting this object into the data variable. And after this, we are using a condition, if else condition, that if the username that we have input or we have passed from here to there, if this username is available in data, it search for this key name. This is actually you can say this is the key value pair in our JSON object. You can see XASX, Haider, Hassan, and Shah. All of these are the names, the usernames with which we are storing this data. Now, if we have a data available already available in our this data object that we grab from JSON or the local storage. So we are saying come inside this loop, and come inside this if statement. So after this, if it is available, then we are saying if data username scores less than, if this score is less than the scores that we are passing from here, it means it's negative. Then come inside and make the scores equals to the score that we are passing here. Okay, that is zero at its initial stage. So if it is not zero, then it just again insert the data and it sets the item same as it is that we have uh, already. Okay, after this, if we don't have, consider if we are inserting a new name, then it goes to this as a statement, and it makes a new object with the username key that we have input or we have sent from here. Okay, the new name. So it sets the an empty object like this. You can consider like this. If we have we are setting the we have sent, if this data, consider if this data is not available over here, and I'm saying to make an empty object of the username with name as Hassan, then it makes this like this, an empty object. Okay, at first. Then after this, what it do? It makes a property with a value of this username like this. Username equals to Hassan. We are saying that the username that we have input make an empty object first, then make a property inside this object with the name username and the value as username that we have provided.